Hello guys and welcome to this lesson. So today I'm going to literally walk you through everything you need to cover when it comes to setting up a successful grid bot for the long term. So quick warning, do not watch this video unless you have completed all of the previous lessons because it simply won't make sense and you will end up confused. Setting up a grid bot for long-term swallows a formula. A systematic approach which if you implement properly in your trading, you will get predictable and consistent results. For example, if your goal is to consistently make a 0.5% a day in profit, you're going to implement this formula in your setup and you will know with certainty that that is how much bot profit the bot is going to be earning you every day. It's almost like a guaranteed success. And I know that's a big claim to make, but you will see how wonderful this works. With that in mind, you must follow it correctly. The best part is you don't have to do this alone. By the end of the video, I will walk you through the next steps you need to take so I can personally help you set up profitable grid trading bots in your live accounts. We're going to talk more about that at the end of this video. So let's dive into the grid bot formula. Following the systematic approach, there are 3 steps we have to cover. First, finding a high valuable cryptocurrency to invest, then going over confirmations, and finally setting up the bot with the best settings possible. Following these 3 steps is equal to having a profitable grid bot. Let's break it down. First, finding a high valuable coin. These are some of the characteristics we're looking into to ensure long-term success. We have talked about this in different videos, but this is going to be more actionable, so I'm going to cover it one more time, but also sharing with you how to do it. So first, market cap. To keep it simple, a smaller market cap means more volatility. This can lead to higher profits for the bot due to increased trading activity. So as you probably know, the more volatility a cryptocurrency has, the more the bot is going to be able to trigger buy and sell orders. But it also comes with higher risk. Higher volatility can lead to bigger losses if the market moves against your position, right? So volatility, just as a quick reminder, is strong up and down movements in the market. So if a cryptocurrency goes up 20% and it drops 30% and then it goes up 50% for Christ's sake, that is a cryptocurrency with a lot of volatility. And something that moves and something that goes up 5% and then it drops 2% and it has those type of percentages, then it's a cryptocurrency with a smaller and lower volatility. So what is the sweet spot for high profits and manageable risk? After deploying thousands of bots, we have found that the market cap between 50 million and 500 million works the best. Keep this in mind, 50 million and 500 million. Crypto coins below 50 million are too risky for the long-term trading. They are too unpredictable. While cryptocurrencies above the 500 million, they lack the volatility needed for optimal bot performance. So they are not really going to give you the percentage you might be looking. For some of you guys watching this video, it might make sense to deploy bots with cryptocurrencies that are above 500 million. Now, the second point we're going to be looking at is the coin's purpose. We dive into this in more detail on the integration, so if you need a quick reminder, make sure to watch those videos. But these are the important questions that will help you determine the coin's purpose. Who is the team behind it? And do they have a proven track record? Many times, influencers will just create random cryptocurrencies with the purpose of pumping them up by promoting them to their audience, and then as soon as people start investing in those coins, they will immediately sell everything, leading the price to drop in value. That is why it's important to understand who is the team behind it and if they have a proven track record. The second thing that is also important to look out for is how active and engaged is the crypto project's community on social media. Are they posting consistently? Are they still active on Twitter or Instagram or whatever social medias is out there? Many times I have done research of cryptocurrencies, and when I dive into their Twitter, for example, the last time they post was in 2016. Their community is pretty much dead, and there is no reason for you to invest in those type of cryptocurrencies. What partnerships or collaborations does this coin have to support its growth? What does the coin's roadmap look like, and have they delivered on past promises? These are also two things that are important to take into consideration. Again, just make sure that you watch integration. If you need more help on that, it's going to be right here. Integration and concepts. Make sure to watch these two modules here. Trading time. Recommended trading time should be at least 6 months. Now, why 6 months? Because this will build enough momentum in the cryptocurrency so patterns can be easily identified, like support and resistance. Anything below 6 months is just not enough data for you to really recognize patterns. That is why we recommend at least 6 months of trading time. Now, confirmations. We have two main confirmations. First one is timing, and the second one is a proven market performance. Timing, where the cryptocurrency is at right now. For simplicity, when deploying a grid bot, the crypto should not be in an ALT all-time high or close to a critical resistance level. We're going to dive into, I'm going to share with you in a minute how to recognize this as well. Proven market performance. Using the CBA grid backtester, if you don't have access to that, just make sure that you watch this video right here. It's going to walk you through how to use it. It's going to be this one, access to the CBA grid backtester. We're going to test how well the bot performs in downtrends. If the cryptocurrency has enough volatility, the bot can still generate profits even when the market is moving on a downtrend. Optimize settings. To keep it simple, we want to set up the bot to trigger enough buy and sell orders so that even in a downtrend, we avoid significant losses, or even better, end up in a profit. As an example here, we can see we have this bot running with about $10,000. The total P&L is 6%, bot profit 12.40%, average daily profit 0.5% a day, trading time 21 days. And the funny thing is that from the moment that I deployed the bot somewhere around here, all the way down to market price, the market has dropped 16.26%. Yet I'm in a positive P&L, the bot profit keeps accumulating, and the average daily profit is over 0.5% a day. Success. To achieve this, we have to play around with our grid levels and use the CBA grid backtester as a reference, as I'm going to share with you now. And also, just one more thing, we don't want to have too many, because then the bot is going to trigger way too many trades. But the profit is going to be so small that the fees are going to be almost like you're going to be breaking even. So you're not going to really be making any profit. So, just play around with it. Don't set up the bot with way too many grid levels, but also don't set them up with like 10 grid levels, right? As I'm going to share with you here in just a minute. But guys, enough about theory. Let's set up a bot following the CBA systematic approach. Let's make it happen. So these are the steps we're going to be covering. First, we're going to find a valuable cryptocurrency following these steps here, right? So we're going to be looking at market cap, coin's purpose, trading time. Then we're going to go over the confirmations, the proven market performance, and the timing. And then we're going to make sure we set up the bot with the optimum settings. That being said, let's get started. So first, I'm going to find a profitable cryptocurrency to invest. So I'm going to head here to TradingView and using the crypto pair screener, just making sure that everything is done properly. So we have exchange Bitsgap, quote currency USDT, RSI less than 53. Something else that I'm going to be adding is going to be the volume 24-hour in USD. As I explained in previous lessons, this filter is going to help you find cryptocurrencies that are worth investing on. They are more valuable. So as we can see right now, we have 1,049 matches. I'm not going to be looking into 1,049 cryptocurrencies because then this video is going to take like 2 days and that's just not going to make it. So what we're going to do is we're going to increase these slightly, maybe 1 million. And now we have 307 matches. So volume 24-hour in USD, it means how much capital is being traded in that cryptocurrency within 24 hours. So now we're being displayed cryptocurrencies that are being traded more. So yeah, I'm going to keep it in 1 million. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start searching from the highest volatility by clicking on the overall volatility. And I'm going to be looking for harmony, right? So something that I can see consistency on it. I'm going to be doing it in the 6-hour time frame, but you can also do it in the 4-hour time frame if you don't have the TradingView Pro. And then using the CBA 2.0 indicator, I'm going to be looking for something that is moving sideways. So how do I know when something is moving sideways? When the EMAs are close to each other. So let's say, just for reference, guys, this is the price, right? Okay, and then these are the EMAs. So the EMAs are close to each other and they are within the price and or touching the candles. Very important to understand that. Okay, but in this example we can see that is not the case. We see the EMA 200 above market price for quite a lot, the EMA 100 as well. EMA excuse me, I should have set this up. This is 12 and this is 26. We can only see that the EMA 12 and 26 are within the candles, so that's not gonna make it. Now we see something else here, but what is the problem here? The trading time. It has only been trading for a few days, so that's not good either. I'm just gonna skip that. Okay, this one looks more interesting. We can see in our CBA 2.0 indicator high volatility, momentum bullish, volume bullish. It has been trading for how long? Since January 2024, for about 11 months, so that's pretty good. One of the things that I'm not a big fan of it, and I'm just gonna minimize this, is that we're gonna identify our highest high and our lowest low, which is gonna be somewhere around here, and we can see that we are 43% from our low, or from our highest high, which is usually not great. Like ideally you should have something that is maybe somewhere around here, because this is an important support level, right? And we can recognize those support levels by drawing lines just like this. So we're going to use the horizontal line and we're going to start drawing lines like this. We can see right now the price is not really that close to a support level. So yes, the EMAs are close to each other. That is a great sign. But one of the things I don't like is that it's far from a support level, at least an important support level. And also, if we take a closer look at the candles, we can see how there are massive red candles, which usually is a sign of huge drop downs in the market. So I'm just gonna skip this one and go for another one. And by the way, guys, you're gonna be learning and getting better at this analysis as you're practicing with more bots. Here's another one. We can clearly see why it's not a good fit. We see all of the EMAs are not within the price. That is the first sign. But also we can see a huge down in the market. Not nice. Let's look for something else. No, not enough trading time. Not enough trading time. Okay. This one has been trading for how long? Okay, for a few months. Not enough. Let's keep looking. Yep, not enough. I think we might have found it. So this one has actually been trading for over 2 years. That is great. That is a good trading time. Our highest high is somewhere around here. Lowest low is somewhere around here. By identifying supports, let's see what we can find. So we have a support here. We have another support here. We have another support here. So you can see there is a rejection, rejection, rejection. There's another rejection somewhere around here. Wow, the crypto market is just dumping massively today, isn't it? Looks like the timing is not the right one either. Everything looks like it's dumping, and although it's not part of this lesson, this might be a good idea to show you, but I can guarantee that Bitcoin is going down. as you can see. So a lot of the altcoins, 99% of altcoins will follow Bitcoin's price. So right now we have had a downtrend for a few days now, and everything is gonna follow Bitcoin, which is why it's so important that you set up your bots for long term, and you can be profitable with these drops in the market. So something to take into consideration, or like a quick math that I like to do, is if Bitcoin drops 7%, then the altcoins will drop 70%. We times that by 10. So of course Bitcoin is not gonna dump 70%. That could be a chaos, and everybody in the crypto space could be probably crying. That's not gonna happen because of the volume being traded on Bitcoin. But anyway, let's go back to Rune. So yeah, probably not the best time to deploy Rune either, because of the massive downtrend we can see here. Let's see if we can find something. If not, then I might have to pause this video and just set it up in any other day when things kind of like slow down a little bit and we are consolidating again. By the way, guys, this is a great lesson for you to learn that it's fine if you don't set up bot. There is nothing wrong with it. If the timing is not there, then you just have to wait, right? Like that's the only way to, you can see everything is going down. This one seems to be on a sideways movement. I like how the EMAs look like. It has been trading for since May, so a little bit over 6 months. We have developed a support here and also a support here. There is high volatility in the 6-hour time frame, and what I really like is that it has been moving sideways in the last 5 days, although Bitcoin has been dropping. This is a very, very, very good sign. Yes, we can see some red candles right now, but it has been moving sideways. So that's great. That's pretty good to see. Contrary to this cryptocurrency that we saw, Rune, we saw how there is some massive downtrend right now, but in this other one, it was just fine, right? Pico is doing pretty good. So now I think we might just found it. What is the second step we have to do? Well, we are actually not done with the first step, because we have to make sure the market cap is there. Yeah, coins purpose and trading time. So we are done with the trading time. Now we're gonna go ahead and open coin market cap, and we're gonna search this cryptocurrency, Pico. I believe it's gonna be this one, 0.21. Make sure that it's always the right price, because there are some cryptocurrencies that have the same name. Yeah, just want to make sure the price is marked the same here in TradingView as you are looking at in market cap. So solid market cap, 186 million. That is within confirmation. It has a FTB of 214 million. I'm not sure what they mean by this. They don't have a max supply. We can see it has been on the market. Actually, it has been on the market for almost 3 years, guys. 2021. The only thing is that it has been listed on Bitsgap since May, but it has been on the market for over 3 years. That is interesting. Always make sure to check that, because sometimes the exchange is going to show you all of the trading time based on the exchange, not based on the trading history. So make sure that you come here to market cap and click on all, so you can really understand what is the trading time. So I like it. I really like it. It has been listed in a lot of exchanges. That is also good. We're going to scroll down, and using the CVA crypto finder, what we're going to do is we're going to copy these. We're going to copy all of these. We're going to paste it. We're going to mention the name of the cryptocurrency. So it's Pico. We're going to send this over to the CVA crypto finder. Great tool. If you don't have access to it, just make sure that you cover the concepts. I explained that there. And we're just going to wait until we get the results. So let's give it a minute. So we got all of the information. Now I'm just going to study it. We can see here user growth. Economy has an estimated active user base. That's good. I'm just going to go over all of this information. We can see the score adoption rate is about 7 out of 10. Technology and security is an 8 out of 10. The utility of the cryptocurrency is an 8 out of 10. So final conclusion is about a 7.5. Shows significant potential enhancing blockchain usability with gasless and cross-chain transactions. It's a strong technology foundation and strategy pattern shapes make it attractive. So it's quite interesting, guys. Again, you have to study this information. Just make sure you comprehend it and make sense of it. Now, one more thing we can do is check out the socials. So if we go to CoinMarketCap, we're going to see the socials listed here. I'm going to go to Twitter and we're going to make sure they are posting consistently. We can see the last time they post was only 7 hours ago. So that's pretty good. And they're consistently being active. So they are posting almost pretty much every day. That's pretty good to see. Then they have also GitHub. They have the contracts here. They have their website. We can also check out their website, see what is it they're working on. So they are working on super transactions, execute anything, execute anywhere. I like it. It does have a purpose. I'm not super familiar with this cryptocurrency. So what I could do is I could literally go over the website, understand as much as I can. And also I could read the information provided here on the crypto finder. But based on everything we just covered here really quick, it does have a purpose. The trading time is there. Their market cap is there. It's 180 something. Yeah, 186 million. So we are all good there. Now, when it comes to confirmations, the timing is there. It's actually, let's check that out really quick. Is 99% down from the all-time high and only 28% from the all-time low. So the timing seems to be there. That's pretty good to see. Now, the second thing, proven market performance. Using the CBA Grid Backtester, we test how well the bot performs in downtrends. If the cryptocurrency has enough volatility, the bot can still generate profits even when the market is moving on a downtrend. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to define a grid range in the 6-hour time frame. I'm going to define a grid range and I'm going to measure from here to here. That is a 50% grid range. Why am I using these numbers? It's because I want to see if I want to survive a downtrend, what is the percentage that my bot needs to cover, and it's about a 50%. Yes, I could take it from here to here, but to be honest, I don't think that is very likely to happen here. So I'm just gonna take that 55% grid range as a consideration. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn on the CBA 2.0 indicator for a second, and I'm going to set up my CBA Grid Backtester from here, right? So I'm gonna be my start time, and I'm just going to put it as green. Let me get rid of these lines. So I'm gonna be setting up my bot with a 55% grid range. I will open up my CBA Grid Backtester. I'm gonna copy this. This is gonna be the high price. Then paste it here. Come here, open the price range and copy the low price and paste it here. We're gonna set this to 40 grid levels. We're gonna click on OK and we're gonna turn it on. Then the trading time, we're gonna make sure this one is here because that is where we're gonna be launching our bot, and this all the way down here. Perfect. So we have the results, but they are not accurate. So it says 4% negative PNL, 43% bot profit, trading time 130 days. As you should know already, when it comes to the CBA Grid Backtester, you want to make sure you backtest in a smaller time frame. So I'm gonna do it in the 30 minutes. Okay, let's see what we get. So from the moment we deploy the bot, taking into consideration a huge downtrend of 50%, this bot has been capable of making a 44% bot profit, and the total PNL is pretty much 0. So there is no PNL. We're gonna see if maybe we readjust this and make it a 60%. Maybe the PNL is gonna be slightly higher. Yeah, 1%. And we're just gonna be testing the different grid ranges, right? So this is 60%. Now we might be able to increase it to 65% only. We're gonna readjust. We're gonna see if that is higher. No, it's not. 70%. Let's see. No, it's not. So maybe 50%. Although I don't think 50 will do it because it's gonna be out of grid for. Yeah, it's not gonna make it. So 55%, I think it's gonna be the one. No, 60. Let's do 60. There you go, 60. So you can see 60% grid range is going to be the grid range we need to survive a downturn. Now, guys, I know 2% PNL is not attractive. I get it. But this is taking into consideration a downtrend of 60%. Right? It's not taking into consideration only sideways movement. We're only testing the downtrend. And like I said here, if the cryptocurrency has enough volatility, the bot can still generate profits even when the market is moving on a downtrend. And that is what happened here. The market dropped about 60% and we're still in a positive PNL. I know it's not looking attractive, but that is what we're going to do right now. We're going to optimize this. So once we have defined the grid range, we're going to double click on the CB grid backtester and we're going to start increasing this, right? So from 40, I'm going to increase it to 45, actually to 50. Yeah. We're going to see if this improves, then 60. Okay, no improvement so far, and 70. Okay, so looks like 40 is the one. We're going to increase this to 45 in that case. Or let's do 42. Oh, come on, 42. Okay, 43, 46, 48, 49. Okay. We might want to increase this just a little bit more, just to keep it safe, right? So we're gonna keep it at 40, maybe let's do 44. Yeah, 44 grid levels. Okay. So now we can have the confidence that even if this cryptocurrency drops another 50%, which I don't think that is gonna be the case, because from the all-time low, we are 28%. So in that case, what we're going to do is we're going to backtest this sideways movement with this 60% grid range. So I'm going to turn off the CB grid backtester, go to a bigger time frame, reset chart view, and we're going to backtest this sideways movement only. What is this sideways movement? Well, is something that has been moving in a sideways for a range and for quite some time already as well. So we can see here, this cryptocurrency has been moving on a sideways for about 3 months, 90 days. So this is going to be our sideways movement. So I'm going to set up a 60% grid range using the smart launch. So it's going to be somewhere around here, and make sure this is 60%, just like this. And I'm going to turn on my indicator again using the same amount of grid levels and same grid range. I'm going to make sure to readjust these and make sure you go to a smaller time frame. Please do not stay like this. It's comfortable and it for me, and it's very likely going to be for you as well, to adjust your range and the CB grid backtester indicator in a bigger time frame like the 6 hour or 4 hour. But as soon as you are done with this, when it's time to look at the data, you need to go back to the 30 minutes. What we see here is that we can see with a 60% grid range, right? It's just time to decrease it slightly. We can see a 10% in PNL, 25% in bot profit, and a 0.11% in bot profit. So full transparency is not the most profitable coin, but it is predictable, and in its way is very, very safe to invest. So if this is what it's aligned for you, amazing. If not, you can also adjust it and make it slightly more aggressive by maybe decreasing the grid range 10%, and you're going to see the profitability increase. Of course, take into consideration that by decreasing your grid range, you will be increasing the risk, because the bot is not going to be triggering, the bot is not going to be covering enough price action. So, and the bots are meant to be for long term always. So I'm going to keep it here 60%, right? Because things not always head towards the way that you want to, but there we go. So we can still optimize the grid levels, make it maybe 60. Let's see if that get us better results. 28%, 70. Also, I could not go any higher than 70, because then your fees are going to be pretty much taking everything when it comes to profits. So do not go above 70. Yeah, looks like 44 will be 47. No, there we go. 46 will make it. Perfect. So again, if this aligns to you and to what you're trying to achieve, amazing, set it up. If not, look for something else, maybe for something more volatile, maybe for something with a smaller market cap, so you can have more volatility. But if this actually is aligned to you, all you have to do left is come to Bitsgap, go to the cryptocurrency, you're going to be back setting up Bico, set up your investment amount, for example 10,000. There we go. Manual adjustment. And since we can see how from here, actually, let's go ahead and set this up. Yeah. What we're going to do is we are going to use the price range tool. So it's going to be right here. Following the smart launch, we're going to set up a 50% or 60%, excuse me. So 60% grid range. There we go, 60%. And now we're just going to readjust everything. So you're literally copy and pasting, but making sure you're following the CBA systematic approach and the results you're getting for maximum profitability. So 46 grid levels, making sure we always have at least 2 red lines. We're going to make sure trailing up is on, pump protection on, stop loss off, take profit off. Click on continue and start the bot. That is it, guys. I hope this video makes sense and you understand it, which is the most important thing. Now I know this can be a little bit overwhelming, which is why we have the Go Live session. So what is this about? In Gridbot trading, there is going to be a lesson called Go Live. When you click on it, there is going to be a video just explaining the things you need to have. I want you to watch this video and then follow the steps that I'm going to share with you. But basically, what we're going to do there is I'm going to walk you through all of this process, but making sure that this is aligned to what you want to do and the results you want to get. If 0.11% a day is not enough, fair enough, we're going to adjust the bots in the percentage that you want to make and your trading goals. That being said, guys, make sure to go ahead and watch this video right now. It's only 2 minutes. I know this lesson was a little bit overwhelming and maybe difficult to consume, but make sure to watch this video right now and book your Go Live session. That being said, guys, thank you for watching and I'll see you on the Go Live lesson. Take care.